Hi guys, welcome back. So today I wanted to jump back into skincare because I know it's kind of like a big topic when it comes to Chanel. And I know we have like so many products to offer that sometimes it can get confusing. So I had an idea where I wanted to break down the products in terms of age range or in terms of like expertise range, if that makes sense. So today I wanted to touch on the skincare products at Chanel for skincare beginners. And when I say beginners, I don't just mean, you know, a teenager or someone in their 20s. I don't mean like, you know, it doesn't necessarily have to mean that I'm talking about somebody young. If you're a skincare beginner, it just means to me that you've never really used skincare before, that you don't really have a skincare regimen that you do every night, that you do every morning, and that you want to start getting into having a skincare regimen. You just don't necessarily know what products to start off with, and you don't want to be overwhelmed with all the products. So I just kind of narrowed it down to the products that I feel that you absolutely need, or that I would definitely recommend to you if you are a skincare beginner. So as a skincare beginner, I imagine that you don't really have a lot of time and that you don't really have a regimen just yet. So I would keep things very simple. For a skincare beginner, like I said, whether you are young or whether, you know, no matter how old you are, if you are a skincare beginner and you're just getting into the rhythm of skincare, I don't expect for you guys to have, you know, 17 steps in your skincare. I want to narrow it down so that it's very simple, so that you guys can get the ball rolling and just, you know, and that you guys are, you know, applying something on your face. If you're younger, this is a good time to get started into skincare just because it's going to get the ball rolling for you. And that way, by using these products and you're giving the skin the proper hydration you need, you're going to prevent the aging process. Like, I mean, you're not going to prevent it 100%, but you're definitely going to slow down the aging process. So let's go ahead and jump right in. So if you're first starting off in the world of skincare and you're not really sure what to use, the steps that I always really want to touch on is, you know, good cleansing, whether it be, you know, a full makeup removal and hydration. Because the most important part of skincare is keeping your skin hydrating so that it can stay nourished. Basically, if you keep it hydrated and you give it what it needs, it's not going to age as quickly. And, you know, that's basically all it is with skincare, you know, good hydration. That's really all you need. So the first step to any good skincare is makeup removal. So for Chanel, we offer two types of makeup remover. We have the eyes and lips, and then we have the face makeup remover. So, you know, do you need both? Not necessarily. Some people can just get away with the eyes, some people can just get away with the face. So the face one, I mean, you can definitely use it on your eyes, but in my case, I use waterproof eye makeup, waterproof everything. So I definitely need something that is designated for my eye area. So every night, if I'm not using like the Sublimage makeup remover or the LeBlanc makeup remover, I'm definitely using this to, you know, remove the makeup from my face. And I always recommend like a two-step makeup removal process, whether you are using, you know, a makeup remover, you know, on a cloth and, you know, taking it off, or you're cleansing your face twice. I always, you know, whichever it is, I always recommend a two-step process. So makeup removal is definitely important, not just for skincare beginners, but definitely for all ages. You know, the first step to good skincare, or, you know, just the first step to skincare in general, should be removing your makeup. The second thing that I feel is very important is cleansing. So do you have to buy a Chanel cleanser? No. I mean, you can use whatever cleanser you want. I mean, I don't feel like, you know, you need to spend $100 on a cleanser or anything, but this one just happens to be my cleanser of choice, and it is the LeBlanc cleanser. So this one is the LeBlanc foaming cleanser, and it literally just has like a complex in it to just kind of give my face like a slight brightness to it, like more of a brightness to it, as opposed to just, you know, removing my makeup. Like, it does clean my face, but it also gives me a good brightness to it. It's not long lasting. I mean, it is a cleanser, so it only does so much, but I really like how my skin looks after I use this cleanser. But like I said, do you have to use a LeBlanc cleanser? Do you have to use a Chanel cleanser? No, but a good cleanser to remove, you know, the excess makeup and just to make sure your face is completely clean of anything throughout the day, clean of residue, anything that is going to just clean your face. Any cleanser is going to help. So So I would actually recommend any of the cleansers that we have to a skincare beginner, because everybody needs to clean their face. And the one I have, like I said, is the LeBlanc one. But Chanel has, you know, a huge array of cleansers that you could definitely use. And so as a skincare beginner, I would definitely recommend that you get a good cleanser. So we got the first couple steps out of the way, makeup removal and cleansing, which everybody of all ages should do. But as a skincare beginner, like, I definitely recommend that you remove your makeup and, you know, don't ever sleep with your makeup. I mean, all of us have done it, as even me, I've done it once and I totally regretted it. But yeah, so makeup removal and a good cleanser is what you definitely need as a skincare beginner, and as a seasoned skincare junkie, you need a good cleanser and you need a good makeup remover. And here is where things get a little tricky. So like I said before, like, not everybody's gonna have like a full-blown regimen. You're just starting, you don't want a full-blown regimen. Like, it takes too much time in the morning. But I always recommend at least 2 steps. So I recommend that you treat your eye, and I recommend that you hydrate. So in this case, we have a couple options here. If you just want a product that's going to be a catch-all, something that's going to address a lot of concerns at one point, but also give you hydration that you need, I would definitely go for the Blue Serum Eye and the Blue Serum. Now, this one retails for $70 and this one retails for $110. This one is actually the cheapest price point that we offer at Chanel when it comes to an eye product. We have the Lift Eye Cream that retails for $105 and the Superwash Eye Cream that retails for $225. So if you're a skincare beginner and you've never really used skincare before, I could see why you don't want to jump the gun and get a $105 eye cream. That's why I would recommend a serum. So this serum in particular, it is, when you pump it out, it is creamy enough so that you're feeling the hydration, but at the same time it is a serum, so it's going to penetrate into your skin better, and it works really well under makeup. And it's especially good for skincare beginners because it doesn't feel like it leaves residue. It doesn't really feel like you're using anything. And then same thing with the Chanel Blue Serum. It is a serum, and they actually both address the 3 concerns of anti-aging, hydration, and anti-inflammation. So it's really going to soothe any inflammation you have. It's going to give you the hydration, and it's going to give you, you know, your first step towards anti-aging. So if you just really want something simple that you can do every day and just make it be very thoughtless, you could just get the Blue Serum Eye and you could get the Blue Serum. You can use these in conjunction with each other. You can use a day and you can use a night, and I feel like these 2 products alone would be a good step, like, towards a good skincare regimen. Is this one going to give you the most hydration in comparison to a full moisturizer? No. It's gonna help, you know, give you some moisture, but you're not gonna get 100% moisture that you need. But if you're just starting off with skincare and you're just beginning and you don't have like a regimen or anything, and you're really just trying to get the ball rolling, these 2 items I feel are perfect for you, just because it addresses a lot of skincare concerns that people tend to have. You're only really going to be using 2 products, and I think that's kind of a win. Or we have another option. Like I said, I feel it's important that you do 2 steps, that you treat your eye and you treat your skin, and that you hydrate your skin. I would still recommend the Blue Serum Eye. However, if you don't feel that you want to invest in a serum and that, you know, you don't need all of that, you know, you don't feel like you need anti-aging with anti-inflammation, you really just need hydration, I would say go with the Hydra Beauty cream. So depending on how dry you are, these creams come in 4 different levels. The one I have right now is the gel cream. You also have the cream, the creme rich, and the micro cream. Right now I use a micro cream, and just because, you know, I'm not a skincare beginner, but because that's what I feel like that's all I need. I really just need to hydrate, and I don't really need to focus on any anti-aging or lifting or anti-wrinkle items right now, because I don't really have a lot of wrinkles that I need to take care of and that I need to diminish. I just need to focus on hydrating my skin, and that way it'll be more of a preventative process if you're just hydrating your skin, because the drier your skin is, the faster it will age. And that's why a lot of people tend to be like, oh, I'm super oily. So what they tend to do is that they fight the oiliness and they do oil prevention, like, you know, they get products that are targeted for oily skin. What I do is that instead of completely fighting off my oil, I kind of embrace it and I just feed it what it needs. So at night I tend to overhydrate my skin, and then in the morning it definitely helps with oil control. So instead of a blue serum where, yeah, it's gonna give you some hydration, it's not gonna give you all the hydration you need, but it's gonna give you a good amount of hydration. But if you don't want to, you know, jump the gun and get like $110, I would say get a moisturizer from the Hija Beauty line. There is no anti-aging benefits in it. You're not gonna get the anti-aging or like any like, you know, full-blown benefits from it. This is mainly just for hydration. So I would say this is great for skincare beginners because like if you're young and you're a skincare beginner, you're not focused on the anti-aging or any of that. You really just want to put something on your face to keep it hydrating and to keep your skin preserved. So I would definitely say that a good choice would be like a moisturizer from the Hija Beauty line. Whether you want something really light, you would get the gel cream. If you want just something really in the middle, I would say go with the cream, or if you're really dry and you want something to just really butter your face up and to fight the dryness, you have the Creme Rich, or you can always go with the micro cream, which is going to deliver you 24 hours of continuous moisture. So that's a couple options for you. But I would definitely recommend that you pair the eye serum with this because both are very lightweight and it's not going to really make you feel like you're wearing anything. A lot of people who are new to skincare, they're used to their skin feeling a certain way and they don't like feeling residue and they don't like feeling like a film over their skin, which is fine because these two items sensorially are not going to affect like the oiliness of your skin. Like it's not going to leave a film on your skin. Your skin's just going to feel hydrated, which is a good thing. So instead of the blue serum, I would definitely recommend this as a good beginner moisturizer because moisturizing is key to prevention. Even if you're not in your early 20s or whatever, this would still be a good step for you. Even if you're in your 30s and, you know, or even in your 40s and you're new to skincare, this would be a good step for you because it's just gonna address your basic need of hydration. And then you can graduate later on. Or I have one more option for your face. If you're thinking about the blue serum and you're like, I don't really need the anti-aging, I don't really need like, you know, that anti-inflammation stuff. And you're looking at the cream and you're like, I don't really like the, you know, how a cream feels on me. I don't want to look oily. I would recommend the micro serum for you just because it would definitely help with the hydration. You could use one pump during the day, one pump during the night. Or if you want, you could just do one pump at night to get yourself started because this does deliver 24 hours of hydration. You could just get this one pump started for you at night so that way in the morning you don't have to put anything on and you're still gonna have that continuous hydration. And that way you don't have to commit to getting a cream or that one serum. This serum lasts forever because really if you're a skincare beginner, you really only need one pump, you know, for the day. But I always recommend that you use it day and night just so that it protects your skin and it keeps your skin really rejuvenated, which, you know, it's not a bad thing. But the micro serum would still be a really good choice for you if you're a skincare beginner. This product is so flexible because it's good for skincare beginners and it's also good for skincare experts. So if you just you feel dry and you really just want something easy, I would recommend the micro serum just for any skincare beginner. And then last product that I am going to mention that I feel is very important as a skincare beginner or even as a skincare expert, I recommend sunscreen for you because everybody needs to protect their skin because sun damage is one of the biggest components to aging. Exposing yourself to the sun without protecting it is definitely going to promote and speed up the signs of aging. Even though you're probably thinking, well, like I'm never in the sun. I mean, if you're driving anywhere, you're exposing yourself to the sun. If you walk outside anywhere, you're exposing yourself to the sun. So always use a sunscreen as your final step just because it's going to protect the integrity of your skin. It's going to protect your skin. It's going to help protect against skin cancer. It's just going to protect against so many things. So that's why I definitely recommend that sunscreen be included as your final step, regardless of what age, but definitely as a skincare beginner, you definitely need to use sunscreen. And the Chanel UV Essential, I have loved the sunscreen for so long just because it dries matte. It doesn't leave like an oily streak. It doesn't really smell like sunscreen because basically all the things that you hate about sunscreen, like you don't like it running, you don't like it feeling slick and oily, you don't like the white cast, whatever it is, like everything that you don't like about sunscreen, this sunscreen pretty much fights it off. Like, you know, it doesn't run. I actually used this while I was on the swim team and it worked amazingly. It, you know, doesn't leave a white cast on you. It blends in really well. And I mean, it works well under makeup and it's just amazing. Like it's a really good sunscreen to have just because, you know, it doesn't really feel like you're wearing sunscreen, and it doesn't even really smell like sunscreen. So I would definitely recommend that as a skincare beginner, you use sunscreen to prevent, you know, any further aging, to prevent skin damage, to prevent and just to keep the integrity of your skin intact. Even if you're not a skincare beginner, I would definitely recommend that you wear sunscreen. Everybody should wear sunscreen, but as a skincare beginner, wear sunscreen to just protect your skin. And that's all the products that I have to offer to suggest to a skincare beginner. Just because I know that like if you are beginning to skincare, like you don't want like 18 or 19 steps, even like 5 or 6 steps, it's kind of a lot. So I feel like these products are just like a good place where you can start. And if I had to narrow it down to a skincare beginner, like these are products that I feel like you definitely need to have. You need to remove your makeup, you need to wash your face, you need to take care of your eyes, and you need to moisturize. And the products that I mentioned offer you just that. So you are removing your makeup, you are cleansing, you are taking care of your eyes because your under eye area actually doesn't have, you know, its own oil producing elements. So, you know, your under eye area needs that extra attention actually. And then make sure that you moisturize, whether it is through a serum or an actual moisturizer, make sure you moisturize. Just because even if you don't want to invest into an anti-aging moisturizer, just make sure you're putting on some kind of moisturizer because it's definitely going to help your skin in the long run. And then you definitely want to protect your skin with sunscreen. Because if you do a good job in like moisturizing and all that, like it really doesn't help if you go outside and expose yourself to the sun and let those UV rays just, you know, go full force onto your face. So as long as you keep those 5 things in mind, you're good. So for my skincare beginners, I hope that these products kind of help you out a little bit. And you know, I know that I'm kind of like targeting more towards like the younger group, like the younger girls or the younger guys who don't have like a skincare regimen. Just remember, clean, moisturize, protect. As long as you're doing, you know, all that, you should be good. And this works for guys too, especially since I know guys are very low maintenance. They don't want to have like, you know, they don't want to be sitting there layering products. They kind of just want to like wash their face, get out of the shower, wash your face, and just like, you know, go to bed. But, you know, I feel like this is a very abbreviated, very easy, very short process that, you know, men or women, skincare beginner, that anybody could just achieve and, you know, get the ball rolling for a more in-depth skincare regimen. And out of the entirety of these recommendations that I've given you, I definitely would recommend combining the Blue Serum Eye and the Blue Serum. But I feel like, you know, for men especially, this one would be good for you because it addresses everything. 1 pump of this around your eye, 1 pump of this all over your face, and you're good to go to bed. So that's why I love recommending the Blue Serum for like, you know, beginners. But yeah, that's all I have for this video. If you guys are interested in any of these products and you want to purchase them, or if you have any more questions that you want me to address, you guys can shoot me a comment. You guys can go ahead and email me, or like I always say, the number to my counter is listed down below. Just call and ask for Andrea. I would be more than happy to give you a skincare consultation, or I would be more than happy to just, you know, help you guys place some orders. I will always ship it directly to you. Shipping is free. It's on Nordstrom, especially if you order through me. So like I said, if you're interested in purchasing these products, or if you have these products already and you're like, oh yeah, like, you know, I could definitely use more of that and you need a replenishment, just let me know and I would be more than happy to ship it to you. It's best if you live in the US, although I know we do have an international shipping option. So just let me know. Feel free to call the counter. Or if these products like totally interest you and you're like, ooh, I don't know if I can totally commit to it, let me know. Call me and I will ship samples to you so you can give these a try. And then when you're ready, we can always make a purchase together. So there's that. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys found this video helpful. And like I said, any questions, comments, go ahead and put it down below. But yeah, I hope you guys found this video helpful. Give this video a thumbs up if you haven't already, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys again next time. Bye.